All right, so that's after I leveled that deck. That looks pretty level, doesn't it? Ignore this over here. Don't worry about this stuff over there. I'm talking about this right here. That looks pretty level. Hey, it's Mike. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a quick deck balancing on this PYT 9000. Well, I say it's going to be quick. Whether or not it's going to be quick, I don't really know. I measured it yesterday, and it's off about an inch, half an inch. So what I'm going to do, best I can tell, is it's this thing here. There's no jam nut like normal with a big rod going anywhere. So that's the only thing I think it can be, is that right there. So I think it's about a ½ inch nut, and we're also going to remove this guard because I'm tired of this guard collecting debris. So, you know, I bought this thing used off a guy, and it didn't come with a manual. Not that I'd probably read the manual anyhow, but let's get you guys set up and get this deck balanced. All right, we're thinking that's a ½ inch. I got a tape measure, but we're not going to use it just because I measured it yesterday. And like I said, it looks like it was, well, there's only one way you can adjust this thing. So with that in mind, this is our only, the only possible way we can level this deck is to move this one here. So we're going to move this and we're going to see what happens. Of course, we think we're going to move this here and see what happens, but we can't even get this to turn. So that could be a problem. I don't think I have my impact. Oh, I do have my impact. Actually, no, we got it to turn now. So whether or not that's a lock wash on the other side, I don't really know. I hope it is. But now it's spinning, so I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what this thing does. It looks like it goes into a notch if you pick this up. Is that what's going on here? I don't really know. So if you guys have a Craftsman mower, let me know what the deal is with this kind of a newfangled way to level a deck. I mean, what is this thing here? I mean, I assume that's what this does, right? But how do you get that to go up? Is it not loose enough? These projects you think you're going to do in a hurry never happen in a hurry. So how would you get that to go up? We need that to go up. So do we just pick this up from here and see if it goes into a different notch? Do we smash our fingers? What do we do here? How do we get that up? Do we pry it up with a screwdriver? Or do we just have to make it much looser? Let's see if that bolt's spin on the other side. Maybe that's our problem. No, it's not spinning. I just don't know how you get this thing to go up. What is the deal with this? I mean, I could undo that pin, and that would probably give me the ability to move that easier. But I think we want to put a rock underneath this thing or something, so that I'm not. What we're going to do is get this up a little bit higher, like so. Okay, is that going to work? I don't know why this stuff is always so unclear to me as to what's going on here. Like, do we really want to take that all the way out? I don't want to take this all the way out. Unless that's, of course, the only way to do it. This might be a very regrettable decision right here, taking this all the way out, but I have to see what's going on here. All right, so this has little teeth in it. Check it out. It's got little teeth. See that? So we are in the right path here. It's just, how do you get this to be where you want it to be? That's what the rocks are for. So my guess is you want to measure this. Yes, it'd be better if this was flat ground. That's still too high. So these little teeth need to go in this thing here. Well, at least we know there's not a nut on the other side, so that's good. I don't know about this. How do you know these teeth are lined up when you're doing this, Craftsman? How'll that do? Is that straight? Let's tighten it up and see what happens here. How do I know it's actually in those teeth? I don't know if we know. I'm hoping it works its way into there because I can't really see what's going on here. I'm not going to worry so much about the front. This is mainly the back. I mean, that's about 3 inches, same as the other side. So can we make this tight enough for that to work? I don't know. And is it going to slip? It might. Gosh, I don't know if that's a better system or the jam nut's a better system, personally. All right, well, that might be done. Let's get this guard off and just tighten this up a little bit more. All right, that's that. Let's take this guard off next here, because like I said, this guard's been bugging me for a while. Let's put you guys here at a tire. Let's see if you stay there. You gonna stay there? We're gonna lose the gloves for this one. That was a 1/2 inch, by the way. Let's see what else we have here. Size of these guys. This looks like what do we got here? 3/8. 3/8. Another windy day here in the properties. I don't know why it's always so windy anymore, but it is. How's that tightening? These reverse threads or what? I'm tired of this thing just collecting grass in here. I hope this guard can come off. I know my Cub Cadet, you can't take the guard off because it's actually there to where the belt tensioner is, so, but I think this Craftsman, I think we can take it off. Hopefully. Because I'm tired of collecting grass in here. You need all these parts there once you take these out. Sorry you guys are moving around so much, but it's really windy today. Where the cats are, nowhere to be found here. I don't know, I think all this grass in these pulleys can't be good for them. So, but hopefully that's more level. We'll have to do a test cut and see what happens here. If I ever get these little bolts out of here, get this guard off. What do you guys think of these fabricated decks I'm seeing on these more expensive mowers? Is it worth it? I mean, this is a stamped deck. This thing is what, 10 years old? Hey, sorry about that. I think the GoPro overheated. Well, we got that thing off. We got that raised up. We're gonna do a test cut and see if this thing is level or not. So that's that. I mean, you know, you don't need those guards on there, right? All right, let's do some mowing. All right, I know why they do it, but what is the point of these safety guards? I mean, look at this thing. Look at all the stuff in there. You can't tell me that's good for these spindles. Yeah, look at that stuff that was in there. It just can't be good for these tractors. Have all this stuff in there. I'm gonna get the blower and blow that out, but all right, we're gonna say this deck's level. All right, we're gonna say this deck's level. The pulley, the breast guards are off it, or the safety guards are off it. So this thing's ready to mow. Bought this 3 years ago off a guy for 500 bucks. He delivered it from 60 miles away for 500 bucks. It's the third season cutting with this PYT 9000. So I think they're good mowers. I wish I could find more of them, but they're hard to find. But they mow like little beasts. This one has a 46-inch deck. All right, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. All right, so that's after I leveled that deck. That looks pretty level, doesn't it? Ignore this over here. Don't worry about this stuff over there. I'm talking about this right here. That looks pretty level. Compared to what I was doing before, I'd say it looks pretty good. All right. Hopefully that worked.